Martin Luther King Jr., January 15, 1929 to April 4, 1968, was a Baptist minister, civil rights leader, and one of the most prominent figures in American history. His life and work were dedicated to achieving racial equality, social justice, and nonviolent resistance to oppression. Here's an overview of his life. Early life: born, January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia, to Reverend Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta Williams King. Education. King was a gifted student who skipped grades and entered Morehouse College at age 15. He earned a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology in 1948. He later studied theology, earning a Bachelor of Divinity degree from Crozer Theological Seminary in 1951 and a Ph.D. in Systematic Theology from Boston University in 1955. Civil rights leadership: Montgomery bus boycott. 1955-1956. King rose to national prominence during the Montgomery bus boycott, sparked by Rosa Parks' arrest for refusing to give up her seat on a segregated bus. King's leadership in the boycott led to a Supreme Court ruling that declared segregation on public buses unconstitutional. Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, in 1957. King co-founded the SCLC, an organization that coordinated nonviolent protests across the South and promoted civil rights. Key achievements and events. I Have a Dream speech, 1963. Delivered during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. King's speech became a defining moment in the civil rights movement, envisioning a future of racial harmony and equality. Birmingham Campaign, 1963. A strategic movement in Birmingham, Alabama, to confront segregation through nonviolent protests. King's arrest during the campaign led to his famous letter from Birmingham jail, defending the moral imperative of civil disobedience. Civil Rights Act of 1964. King played a significant role in the passage of this landmark legislation, which outlawed segregation in public places and banned employment discrimination. Voting Rights Act of 1965. Following the Selma to Montgomery marches, which King helped organize, this act prohibited racial discrimination in voting. Philosophy: King was heavily influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's principles of nonviolence and Christian theology. He believed in achieving justice through peaceful means and was a vocal advocate for love, compassion, and unity. Later years and legacy: expanding focus. In the later years of his life, King addressed broader issues, including poverty and opposition to the Vietnam War. Assassination. On April 4, 1968, King was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, while supporting striking sanitation workers. His death shocked the world and solidified his legacy as a martyr for justice. Legacy: King is remembered as a symbol of peace, equality, and justice. His efforts led to monumental changes in American society and inspired civil rights movements worldwide. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Established as a federal holiday in the United States in 1983, observed annually on the third Monday in January. King's vision and commitment to nonviolence continue to resonate, making him one of history's most revered leaders. 4-0.